As we move through our 60s, 70s, or even our late 50s, there's one little nuisance that tends to sneak into our lives more than we'd like to admit. Waking up in the middle of the night, just to use the bathroom. At first, it seems like no big deal. Maybe once in a while. But then it starts happening more often. 2, 3, even 4 times a night. And that's when it really starts messing with your day. Your sleep gets broken up. You don't feel as rested in the morning. And over time, your body doesn't bounce back the way it used to. You may notice yourself feeling more tired, a little cranky, even a bit down. There's a name for this nighttime frequent urination. Doctors call it Nocturia. But no matter what we call it, the truth is the same. It's common. And if it's affecting your nights, you are definitely not alone. In fact, right here in the US, nearly 50 million adults are dealing with this same issue. And it's especially common among folks over 60 or anyone managing things like type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, or kidney concerns. Some people try to just live with it. Others turn to prescription meds or use overnight pads which, let's be honest, are not exactly comfortable or confidence boosting. But here's the good news. There's another way, a natural way, one that starts with something as simple as the food you eat. Yes, it might surprise you, but certain everyday vegetables can do more than just support your general health. Some of them can actually help your body manage fluids better, ease the load on your kidneys, and best of all, help cut down those frustrating nighttime trips to the bathroom. Now, I'm not talking about expensive powders that run $40 a jar, or imported pills with labels you can't pronounce. I'm talking about good, honest food, the kind you can pick up at your local grocery store, at Walmart, Trader Joe's, or even the weekend farmer's market. And no, you don't have to flip your whole diet upside down. You don't have to go vegan or give up the foods you love. You just need to pick the right veggies, prepare them the right way, and keep it up as part of your daily routine. It's simple, it's natural, and it's something you can start today. In today's guide, I want to introduce you to 3 of these powerful vegetables. Ones that have been shown through research and real-life stories to make a meaningful difference when it comes to nighttime bathroom visits. My name's Elliot Sanders. I'm a nutrition expert who spent over 20 years working side by side with folks in their 50s, 60s, 70s, and beyond, helping them sleep better, feel better, and live with more energy. And here's what I believe with all my heart. Getting older should never mean giving up a good night's rest. You deserve to wake up feeling clear, steady, and strong, not foggy from tossing, turning, and running back and forth to the bathroom all night long. So if you've been searching for a natural, no-stress way to improve your sleep and support your body, stay with me. You're in the right place. And if you'd like even more tips like this simple, practical ways to feel your best, you can join my free newsletter anytime. Or hop over to YouTube and look up Healthy Aging with Elliot. I share short, friendly videos each week made just for folks like you. Good health starts with small steps. And by being here right now, you've already taken one of the most important ones. 2. When it comes to staying healthy as we age, most folks know that eating vegetables is important. But what many don't realize is just how powerful the right vegetables can be, especially for people dealing with common challenges like waking up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom. That might sound simple, but for millions of older adults, it's a nightly struggle. Getting up 2, sometimes 3 times each night, feeling groggy in the morning, struggling to stay alert during the day, and never quite feeling rested, no matter how early you go to bed. But here's the good news. You might not need pills, or fancy supplements, or anything complicated. In fact, one of the simplest and most natural ways to support your body, especially when it comes to nighttime bathroom trips, is right in your fridge. I'm talking about vegetables, not just as part of a balanced diet, but as a tool, a real solution. With the right ones, prepared the right way, and eaten regularly, vegetables can help your body find its rhythm again. Let me walk you through 4 key ways this works. First, certain vegetables help your body manage fluids better. As we get older, our kidneys don't always work as efficiently as they used to. That can lead to fluid building up in your legs or hands during the day, and then being released at night when you finally lie down. That's one reason the urge to pee often strikes just a few hours into sleep. But vegetables like cucumber, Spinach and zucchini are known to help balance water in the body. They support your kidneys. They help flush out extra salt. They ease swelling. And they help prevent your bladder from becoming overly active at night. That means fewer interruptions and better sleep. Second, vegetables can help keep your blood sugar steady. If you're living with type 2 diabetes or even borderline blood sugar levels, then you probably already know how important it is to avoid big spikes and crashes, especially in the evening. Here's where fiber-rich veggies really shine. Leafy greens, broccoli, and many types of fresh produce slow down how fast sugar enters your bloodstream. That helps your body stay in balance. And when your blood sugar stays even, your kidneys don't get overworked. Your bladder stays calmer. And you may find yourself waking up less during the night. Third, vegetables support healthy kidneys. After age 60, it's common for kidney function to slow down. That means your body has a harder time filtering out toxins and staying balanced. Certain vegetables contain helpful nutrients like magnesium, potassium, and vitamin C that support kidney health. Spinach, for example, offers almost 20% of the magnesium you need in a day. Zucchini is a great natural source of potassium, which helps keep your blood pressure steady. Together, these nutrients protect your kidneys and help them do their job more effectively, especially when you're resting at night. And fourth, vegetables can ease pressure on the bladder. As we age, the bladder becomes more sensitive. A little inflammation, a little pressure. That's all it takes to trigger those urgent trips to the bathroom. But vegetables like carrots, asparagus, and leafy greens have natural properties that help soothe the bladder lining. They calm inflammation. Some even have gentle diuretic effects, helping your body release excess fluid during the day, so your bladder isn't working overtime at night. Plus, fiber from vegetables keeps your digestion moving. And that matters more than most people realize. When you're constipated, even a little, it puts added pressure on your bladder. Clearing that up makes a big difference in how comfortably and deeply you sleep. So you see, vegetables aren't just a side dish. They're a smart and natural way to take better care of your body, especially as you age. If you're someone who's been waking up too often in the middle of the night and you're tired of feeling tired, try adding more of these helpful veggies to your meals. Not all at once. Not with any pressure. Just little by little. A serving here. A handful there. It all adds up. Better sleep doesn't always come from a bottle. Sometimes it comes from your plate. And when your nights are more restful, your days feel brighter. Your body feels lighter. And you feel more like yourself again. That's the power of nature. That's the promise of real food. And it's one of the simplest, kindest choices you can make for yourself and for your health. 3. Out of all the vegetables you'll find in a grocery store, the humble cucumber is often overlooked. It doesn't shout for attention. It's not flashy. But for folks in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and beyond, especially those waking up 2 or 3 times a night just to use the bathroom, this simple green veggie might quietly become one of your best friends. Cucumbers are easy to find. Whether you're at the local farmer's market, a big box store like Walmart, or your neighborhood health food shop, chances are you'll see fresh cucumbers right there in the produce section. They're affordable, mild in flavor, and packed with benefits that go far beyond what most people realize. Let's take a closer look at how cucumbers can support better sleep, stronger kidneys, and fewer nighttime bathroom visits. First, cucumbers help your kidneys work more easily. As we get older, our kidneys often don't filter as efficiently as they used to. It's not your fault. It's just part of aging. When that happens, your body may start holding on to salt and water during the day. Then, once you lie down at night, all that fluid starts moving and suddenly, you're heading to the bathroom again. But cucumbers are made up of about 96% water. And that hydration, along with their natural ability to help flush out extra sodium, gives your kidneys a helping hand. When your sodium levels are better managed, you may notice your legs feel less puffy. Your rings may slide on easier. And you may not feel that heavy, bloated feeling when you settle in for sleep. Second, cucumbers are full of natural antioxidants. These aren't fancy chemicals, they're simple plant compounds that help calm inflammation and protect your cells from damage. In particular, cucumbers contain things called flavonoids and tannins. These can be especially helpful for your kidneys and bladder, two areas that often become irritated or inflamed as we get older. By eating cucumbers regularly, you may be helping your body stay calmer on the inside. And when your bladder isn't irritated, it doesn't send those middle-of-the-night signals quite so often. Third, cucumbers act as a very gentle diuretic. Now, when most people hear the word diuretic, they think of medications that cause a rush to the bathroom. But cucumber works differently. Its natural effect is mild. It helps release just enough fluid to stay balanced without draining your energy or causing dizziness. This is especially important for older adults. You want to feel light, not lightheaded. And cucumbers give you that gentle support, encouraging better sleep without leaving you dehydrated or tired. Fourth, cucumbers are easy to add to your daily routine. You don't need to cook them. You don't need a recipe book. You can slice them up and eat them raw. Toss them in a salad. Add them to your sandwich. Or simply drop a few slices into a tall glass of water for a clean, refreshing drink. Here's one easy idea. Slice up 2 cucumbers. Drizzle with a teaspoon of olive oil. Squeeze in a bit of lemon juice. Add just a pinch of sea salt. Let it chill in the fridge for 20 minutes. That's it. You've got a simple, tasty cucumber salad that's good for your body and especially nice during the warmer months. Want something even easier? Drop a few cucumber slices into your 32-ounce water bottle. No sugar, no calories. Just a clean, hydrating drink that supports your kidneys and helps you stay refreshed throughout the day. For extra flavor, toss in a few fresh mint leaves. They're cooling, calming, and can even help with digestion after dinner. Last but not least, cucumbers are a great choice for folks keeping an eye on their blood sugar. Each 100 grams of cucumber, that's about 1 small cucumber, has only around 3.5 grams of carbs. That's very low, which means cucumbers won't spike your blood sugar. In fact, they may help stabilize it, especially in the evening. When your blood sugar stays steady, your kidneys stay more relaxed. Your bladder doesn't get overstimulated, and you're far less likely to wake up feeling the urge to go. So here's the bottom line. Cucumbers may be plain on the outside, but inside, they're packed with gentle, natural support. They help you stay hydrated, protect your kidneys, calm your bladder, and keep your nights restful. It's not magic. It's not medicine. It's just real food doing what real food is meant to do. And sometimes, it's the simplest things that make the biggest difference. For zucchini might seem like just another vegetable you toss into a summer stir-fry. But if you're someone who wakes up once, twice, or even 3 times each night to use the bathroom, this simple veggie might quietly become one of your most helpful kitchen companions. It's not flashy. It's not trendy. But zucchini is gentle, nourishing, and packed with benefits that can support better sleep, healthier kidneys, and fewer late-night bathroom runs. Let's explore how zucchini can help you rest easier without medication or complicated routines. To start with, zucchini is made up of about 94% water. That's a good thing, because when your body is gently hydrated throughout the day, your kidneys don't have to play catch-up at night. Staying balanced during the daylight hours takes pressure off your system after sundown. And when the kidneys aren't overworked while you sleep, you're less likely to be woken up by that all-too-familiar urge. Even better, a medium zucchini has only about 17 calories. That means you're giving your body water and fiber without sugar spikes or added stress. Especially important if you're watching your weight, blood sugar, or blood pressure. Speaking of blood sugar, zucchini has what we call a low glycemic impact. In plain terms, it doesn't cause a sugar rush. For people living with type 2 diabetes or those managing their sugar levels more generally, that's a huge benefit. When your blood sugar stays steady in the afternoon and evening, your kidneys stay calm. Your bladder relaxes, and nighttime stays peaceful. 1 cup of cooked zucchini, just under 1 cup, is enough to give you more than 2 grams of fiber. That fiber helps slow down how quickly sugar enters your bloodstream. It's a natural way to avoid those spike and crash moments that can silently disrupt your sleep. Zucchini is also a quiet champion when it comes to your body's fluid balance. It's a good source of potassium, close to 300 milligrams in just 3.5 ounces. Potassium helps your body manage sodium, which is key to reducing swelling in your legs, ankles, or hands. If you ever notice your feet feel heavy or tight by evening, or your rings are snug at night, your sodium-potassium balance might be off. Eating foods like zucchini helps shift that balance back in the right direction. Less puffiness, less water retention, and less overnight flushing of fluids through your bladder. And here's something a lot of folks overlook: the link between digestion and nighttime urination. It might surprise you, but if you're constipated, even a little, it can put extra pressure on your bladder. That added pressure often leads to more nighttime trips to the bathroom. Zucchini, with its gentle soluble fiber, helps keep your bowels moving regularly. It's soothing to your gut and light on your stomach. And when your digestion is smooth, your bladder doesn't get pushed around so much. That means more comfort and fewer wake-ups. Now, let's talk about the fun part: eating it. Zucchini is one of the most flexible vegetables out there. You can slice it, roast it, sauté it, or spiral it into noodles. You can add it to soups, salads, or pasta dishes. Or just grill it with a bit of olive oil and garlic for a simple, satisfying side. One of my favorite ways to enjoy zucchini is as zoodles. Just take a spiralizer, twist the zucchini into soft strands, and sauté with a tablespoon of olive oil, a few minced garlic cloves, and a pinch of sea salt. Toss in a few fresh basil leaves, and you've got a warm, easy dinner that's kind to your stomach and kind to your sleep. Or try roasting sliced zucchini in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 20 minutes. Add a light sprinkle of Parmesan cheese for extra flavor. It makes a perfect side dish, whether you're serving lunch or a light evening meal. So the next time you're making your grocery list, don't overlook this mild, green vegetable. Zucchini might not shout for attention, but it quietly supports your kidneys, helps balance your blood sugar, improves digestion, and reduces bladder stress. All of which adds up to one thing you probably need more of: better sleep. And maybe, just maybe, fewer nights spent walking to the bathroom in the dark. Zucchini is simple, affordable, and easy to use every day. And sometimes, the simplest choices are the ones that help us the most. 5. Spinach might not be the flashiest vegetable at the grocery store, but don't let its humble look fool you. This leafy green is packed with quiet strength, especially when it comes to helping older adults sleep better and reduce those frustrating nighttime trips to the bathroom. If you're someone who wakes up once, twice, maybe even more during the night just to pee, spinach could be a simple, natural way to bring your body back into balance. Let's take a look at how this everyday green can support better sleep, healthier kidneys, and a calmer bladder. First off, spinach is a great natural source of magnesium. Now, magnesium isn't something most people talk about at the dinner table, but it plays a big role in how your body works, especially when it comes to blood sugar and stress. 1 cup of cooked spinach, which is about 3/4 of a cup once boiled down, gives you around 157 milligrams of magnesium. That's close to 40% of what an adult needs each day. For folks managing type 2 diabetes or just trying to keep their sugar levels steady, magnesium helps your body respond better to insulin. It also helps reduce what's called oxidative stress, which is a kind of wear and tear that happens inside your cells over time. When your blood sugar is steady, your kidneys are under less pressure. And when your kidneys are calm, your bladder usually follows. That can mean fewer nighttime wake-ups and more restful sleep. Second, spinach is full of potassium. This mineral helps balance sodium in your body, and that's important, especially if you sometimes notice swelling in your feet, ankles, or hands toward the end of the day. When sodium builds up, it tends to hold on to water. Potassium helps flush that out. Cooked spinach gives you about 840 milligrams of potassium in just over 3.5 ounces. That's a solid boost for helping your body manage fluids better. Less swelling, less pressure on your bladder, and maybe a smoother, uninterrupted night of sleep. Next up, let's talk about fiber. Most people think of fiber as something that keeps you regular. And that's true. But it does more than just help with digestion. When your bowels are backed up, even just a little, it can press on your bladder. That pressure can make you feel like you need to go, even when you really don't. Spinach gives you over 4 grams of fiber per 3.5-ounce serving. That's enough to help your digestion stay on track, ease that pressure, and reduce those unwanted nighttime urges. And on top of that, the fiber helps slow down how quickly sugar hits your bloodstream, which also supports steadier blood sugar into the evening. Now, let's talk about what's happening on a deeper level. Spinach is loaded with antioxidants, natural compounds that help protect your cells. It contains vitamin C and E and plant nutrients like lutein and zeaxanthin. These help calm inflammation, especially in your kidneys and bladder. Why does that matter? Because inflammation can quietly damage your kidneys over time. And when your kidneys aren't working at their best, they tend to send extra signals to your bladder, especially at night. By adding spinach to your meals regularly, you're giving your body the tools to reduce that hidden inflammation and help your kidneys and bladder function more smoothly. And the best part? Spinach is easy to enjoy, no matter how you like your meals. You can eat it raw in salads. Toss a handful into your morning smoothie. Or if you prefer it warm, sauté it gently with a tablespoon of olive oil and a little garlic that helps bring out flavor and even supports digestion. Another cozy option? Stir some spinach into a light soup or broth. It cooks quickly and adds extra nutrition without making the dish heavy. However you choose to eat it, you're still getting those key nutrients: magnesium, potassium, and fiber that help support better sleep and fewer nighttime interruptions. So here's the takeaway. Spinach may be simple, but it's mighty. It helps your body stay balanced. It calms your system from the inside out. And it can be a helpful part of your routine if you're tired of waking up night after night. It's affordable, it's easy to find, and it just might become your quiet partner on the path to deeper, more peaceful rest. Sometimes the most powerful changes start with something as small and as green as a handful of spinach. Conclusion: waking up at night to go to the bathroom isn't a new habit. It's not just part of aging, and it certainly shouldn't be a barrier between you and a good night's sleep. You deserve to sleep through the night, to wake up energized, to start your day feeling alert, grounded, and ready. And here's the good news. Your body still knows how to heal. It still knows how to rest. It just needs the right support. I know this sounds too simple, but veggies like cucumbers, zucchini, and spinach can help you a lot. They're not fancy packaged foods. They're not trendy superfoods that cost $30 a scoop. They're just real foods. Whole foods, and they work. Each of these veggies offers gentle, natural benefits. They help your kidneys run more smoothly. They support stable blood sugar. They keep your digestion regular. And they help your body manage fluids so your bladder doesn't constantly interrupt your sleep. This isn't just about cutting down on late-night trips to the bathroom. It's about restoring your rest. It's about getting the kind of deep, restful sleep that recharges your body and clears your mind. Better sleep doesn't come from pills. It comes from habits, from simple meals, from the quiet choices we make every day. As someone who has spent decades working with older adults across the country, here's my heartfelt suggestion. Start small. Maybe a cucumber salad in the afternoon, or a warm sautéed zucchini dish for dinner. Even a bowl of spinach soup before bed is enough to get your body on track. You don't have to change everything overnight. And you don't have to chase perfection. Just take one small step, then another, and another after that. Because real health isn't about big promises. It's about building consistent habits, the kind you can start today and continue for the rest of your life. If this message resonates with you, I hope you'll save it and come back to it when you need a reminder. And if you want more gentle guidance and simple nutrition tips to help you age well, I'd love for you to join me on YouTube at Aging Well with Elliot. Every week, I share practical advice with warmth, heart, and a lot of care. So here's to your sleep, for your comfort, for your health, and for the peaceful nights and brighter mornings you truly deserve.